Hey Alex, welcome. I'm doing fine. Hey, you can welcome. I've got some tea. Clearly the superior choice. Believe it or not, it was not even my choice. The algorithm has chosen that. I don't think this is any of my playlists. This is just what was played recently. Hey, Patroldo. Believe what you want. I think Brutality shares the civilized time, which is CET, which means that it's about 16 o'clock. Yeah. Yeah, I think you have like 10 in the no, 10 in the morning. That's why these streams start later. It's not because of me. I've been around for, well, since like 9, but there's no point playing anything when half of the viewers will have 3 after midnight when the stream would happen, right? Hey, Destination, welcome. Yeah, I think it's pretty straightforward. I don't expect it to be anything special, but we haven't played a xHyuukin map in a while, and xHyuukin has changed his ways, and now he makes things that are more enjoyable. He balances them to his own capabilities, so no more insanity. Kin says, Marek, when you will play my first mission, you can laugh at it. I wouldn't laugh at it, it was good. I remember it was a good map. I doubt you tested it, but everything you did there was manageable and fine. As you might remember, some people like options. So for me, it was a bit more like a puzzle, which I'm not always into, but it prevented regular blocks a lot. And it was relatively hard to do. So I wouldn't laugh at it. Nor would I laugh at the other ones. I would maybe consider some of them to be, again, with the trade nerfs you did after I played them, some of them are probably pretty impossible. Unless you changed that, I don't really know if you've been updating them or not. Barbarian time, which means 10 in the morning. Well, again, more people are on your time than ours, so... Missions were from the ages of no custom empires. Yeah. Absolutely. It changed so much. This time I'm usually done with work, so I have some time before chores, right? Makes sense. Speaking of algorithms, YouTube suggested watching the carb map you played last year. If you follow the channel on YouTube, then it's gonna randomly recommend you, like, even some very old things. It's just how it works. I, not too long ago, decided to just 66 a whole bunch of old garbage. But, well, most is still there. I recently had problems with YouTube because of my ad block. I had to change it, yep. But the ad block is evolving, so even the standard one should catch up eventually. And then they'll implement new workarounds, and then the circle of life continues. Just gonna have to juggle some ad blocks, but people will find a way to not have to watch ads. That was a sold one of Epic. Yeah, was it the 300 requests thing? Probably. I've played several from him, so I don't really know which one. All of them are insane in their own little way. Well, little, it's... Usually it picks one concept and then runs with it and makes it insane. Line block, hell with 900, but yeah. That's the one I meant. It has no military, at least, for a carb map, which carb maps usually have insane military, like constant civil war attacks plus maximum size invasions 4 times in a single year. Things like that. So one more, I need to have some tea before we start. It's freshly made, so it's still kind of hot. There's some kind of survive till X win trigger can use for maps, yes. But it doesn't work like you think. There are considered... I really don't want to explain this. But yes. But it's not good, and almost no maps use it because of how the other things work in this game, like other goals, peace and prosperity and favor especially. You can cause a soft lock to the player if you don't use it properly. So unless you are serious into making maps, I have videos on it, like the guide that tells you basically all of these things about what tools to use to make maps, which ones are usually best avoided, Things like that. I really don't want to explain it. Yeah, we need 1,000 though. Otherwise YouTube doesn't give a shit. And it keeps putting ads into my videos, but I never saw anything from it. So we'll have to wait. Yeah, cats. Yeah, if you don't do it properly, you will cause the player to instantly lose once the timer is expired. Someone thinking like survive against the degenerates till the legions arrive to save the style of maps. There are no allied units, as it is right now. Your only units that are gonna fight enemies is your units. Even if Caesar invades you, because you didn't pay your debts, he will join up with the barbarians and destroy your city together. There's no concept of that. Wolves will attack other enemies as well, not just your troops now, but... But you can make triggers with the new event system, basically whatever you want. So like, before you stockpile, I don't know, whatever you want, like 64 weapons, you cannot win because your favor is locked at 80. If it exceeds 80, it always drops to 80 until you have those weapons. If you have that, then you can exceed that limit. It requires variables though. Yeah, I mean, you can make a custom message saying something with a sound as well, and then give it a picture that's included in the game files, and that would work. And a lot of maps do that already. It's just, again, have you made maps before? I'm not seeing how this is useful to, but everyone's welcome to make them. But just know that with the custom empires and the events and messages, it's you spend like 1/3 of the time making the map, and then you go into the XML mines forever. And it's not fun. It's worth it though, for all the things you can do. It's just that it's a serious commitment, and since I don't think you've ever played the game either, I don't feel like this is like worthwhile discussion to have with you. I'm glad to help anyone who wants it, but again, there are videos, so if you need to or want to learn something about that, that would be the best way to do that. There are so many things to go into, I can't cover it all possibly. Alright. Let's get the game. You'll be able to see it soon. There you go. Let's get some music. We can keep it on until over some thousand population music's gonna play in a loop later. Hey Trojan, look. Still pretty hot. Okay, let's see if there are instructions. I really don't feel like reading today much, but we'll see what it has. Insula Eraclea Mare. Okay, so it's an island map. Clearly, I don't think there is gonna be military because of the island mapness, but I could be wrong. It's 17 BC, but I don't think any of the xHyuukin maps have been historically accurate or set in a specific period accordingly with custom empires in mind and everything. So just this might as well be 500 BC because none of it really matters. I don't think gameplay wise. 5,700 denarii to start with. At least that's what the game thinks. It might change later. Pause the game. No message yet, but let's take a look at it. We do not have bridges. Which means that this is the only access point into the city. Oh, there is a barracks. Why do I have a barracks? Oh, because I need watchtowers to have guards. Why would I need watchtowers though? There are natives. Look at that money printer. Unfortunately, you don't have bridges, at least for now. So I don't think you can really do anything with that. What's up with the odd number of funds? It's tough to set up when you're making the map. You might think, oh, just set a number. No. If you let any number of months pass, which there seems to be the case here, any month will pay governor's salary, which we've been given. This is like a year worth of salary. So we lower this. This has impacted the money we started with. And plus, if you can pre-build anything or destroyed anything when setting the map, that also costs money. It's just hard to make it so that you start with an even amount of money. And it doesn't affect anything, it's just almost every single custom map in existence has odd number of funds at the start. Okay? That's because of this reason, because you have to set it up as a save, not just as a map. Okay, so what do we have? Timber, stone, and sand. No clay, because it's a desert. Farms for fruit. Do we have wharfs? Yes, and shipyards. Alright, do we have flotsam? You. What the hell is this? Oh, is this fucked up? Well, whatever. Just leave it. Something. Is this supposed to be a volcano? Probably. Maybe you can map without fish, yeah. It's a volcano, right? Alright, we haven't had the message yet because I managed to pause before the message hits. Usually it takes a bit of timing. This is not very good. If there is a land trade, it might be pretty bad. Let's see. Where are we? Oh yeah, these are the previous missions. Yeah, here. All of it is sea trade, right? Yeah. Good. Well, what is the cheapest one? Myers. Is there even a name of a colony on Crete? There were multiple, I don't ever remember Kyrios. That does sound Greek, but it's where Athens should be. But again, this kind of area had like a bunch of cities. I shouldn't really investigate these too much. This seems more like a Turkish name than Roman or Greek, for that matter. Severe, also not sure. Eclod, I really have no idea. None of these really tell me much. But we are in the Aegean. So that's the thing. Helena Hulk. Text should be on Haven as well. Right. Some of them are real with one letter changed. Alright. The text is on Haven. I could make an AI read it. Secretary. Okay. Oh, so this.
Welcome to Eraclea Mare, an island that was once controlled by the Greeks and renowned for its great prosperity. Its inhabitants cherish the beauty of this island and nestled within the azure waters of the Mediterranean until a catastrophic volcanic eruption forced them to abandon the island, leaving it desolate and vulnerable. Your mission is to conquer this island and establish your control.
Conquer
Your
means
ships will
we
land on
fight.
the coast in a week, so be prepared. Upon your arrival, lay the foundation for your first settlement. Eraclea Mare is rich in trees, providing a rich supply of timber.
Trees.
These woods can be processed into exquisite furniture, a valuable export to foreign lands. Additionally, there is a limited deposit of sandstone. The island also offers some arable land for farming. You can export these goods overseas to sustain your growing population and generate wealth for your city. The island's most significant challenge is its water supply. Fresh water is scarce, and the small ponds scattered across the island are vulnerable to contamination. Additionally, please keep in mind that you have limited space for planning. Due to the eruption, lava separates the terrain of the island. A robust infrastructure connecting these areas will enhance your economy and ensure a stable supply. As you construct your city and expand over the island, your ultimate objective is to achieve a population of 9,000 people. Your ship awaits you in the harbor. Good luck on your journey to Eraclea Mare.
Okay, so that's done. But also, I like to creep around my home and act like a goblin. I don't know why, but I enjoy doing this. It's why I'm dealing with stress or something. Just do that once every week. Generally, I'll carry on a sack and creep around sort of crouch walking position, making goblin noises. Then I'll walk around and pick up various different trinkets, put them in my bag while saying stuff. I'll be having that and laughing maniacally. My goblin voice. It sounds a little bit insane, but everyone deals with their little cross to bear differently. I'm not gonna judge that. Okay, so yes, we need to cut this open. I would like to know where docks go, but I have literally no idea where flotsam is, or if there is flotsam. To me it seems like we are supposed to have a dock here, probably. I'd really prefer to have it elsewhere though. That could be a site, and here we could have multiple. We have a lot of sea trade routes, so having more docks might be a good idea. I don't think the map specifically prohibits tapping water from the sea, because, well, you could do it with force collapse events, but that's something I never saw you can use, so I don't think it's gonna be here. So you can probably use whatever. Anyway. Let's go ahead and open this up. Is this fishable? Where is fish? Here. Yeah, that's not very good. Carpet bomb the trees. Do we have plaza? Yes. It's unheard of. What even is plaza? Let's get some, yeah, we want this for fishing most likely, even though it's kind of far away. Keeping some space would be nice, but this will require some finagling. Since you have plaza, we can pretty much hug this. And we'll see how far we want to go with this. If we do that, then we have 2 and 1. Yes, that adds up pretty well. This is a desert, so we'll have to do multiple prefects. Plus, contaminated water is probably on this map, so mausoleums could be good. This is way too thick. And I could have another block here. cut it off like this. It's small, but it fits another block next to it, and I think that's good. Better than whatever else we could do here. Alternatively, we could stretch it this way as well, but I want to keep this open for another block. Keep some space for 1x1s. We need a reservoir, which is gonna go here, which means the extra houses should go on this side, even though these are gonna hate this. We can probably offset it. Maybe not. If we want that fish, that's gonna make it a little bit difficult. Let's see if we can stretch this further. 1, 2, so that could be a house. It's unfortunate. Is this gonna work? I would like this to work. I think it's busted. No, it's not. This is just not registering yet. I think it will work. It might be slightly too long though, for its own good. Might shorten this. Like so might be better. Okay. I don't have very little confidence in my maps at the moment, but I hope you like my next one. If you play through, I'm gonna just, well, I mean, I don't have low confidence in your maps. It was for the first one I've seen from you, it's good. There are way worse maps, and since you haven't been map making forever, making mistakes is normal. I also do mistakes, everyone that makes mistakes, that's fine. And, you know, as a concept, again, some people will love that last one I played. It's just that normal people, and most of them will not, because it's way too much. Which I think you've managed to get that information from even watching it. Even if you didn't really listen to what I was saying, you probably just saw how it played out, and maybe you make some adjustments, especially with that bug with the gold. But again, that's expected. So no worries. Yeah. I mean, you could also leave it as it is. I'm not saying you should modify your map. It's your map. You can do literally what you want with it. But as I said before, there are reasons why we don't do certain things, even though they might sound cool on paper. It's just not done. Let's just place them and see if the layout adjusts. I wanted to make at least a couple of these. Three prefects: engineer, barber, doctor. There we go. You have the message. Rules. Nothing. Hints. You'll gain access to monitor the main venues through the game via events. Is that real? Theater, tavern, amphitheater, actors school. Yeah, that's not very good. We'll have to use the tavern if you want Insula. Farewell to grind to build somewhat nice city. I mean, you can go ahead and build whatever you want on that map and tell me if you succeed in building anything remotely nice. 40,000 people, you run out of ideas very quickly. I like to work with terrain. If you give me a flat map, you cannot expect me to make anything that looks remotely... Like, what's nice though? Like, to me, efficiency is nice. But also brain dead. So, like, I don't know. It's hard to even describe these things. I personally, like... there are some things that are just not meant to be done, like 9x9 and things like that. When you see it, it's just... Maybe some people like that sort of thing. I really don't. Build Manhattan. Okay. Hey Malix, welcome. Let's count every tile of my blocks in GL, sticking mostly to 48 by 52 tiles. Yes. It's good. I don't do that. I just have a feel for it, and most of the time it works. But this time, I think we fucked up. And so I can fix it by doing this. This will stabilize. I have a feel for it though, like most of the time I can judge it pretty well. You probably saw that the day before yesterday. Every one of those blocks in that 40,000 city was correct on the first design. So you kind of get the feel for how long it can be. I don't really do too much math. Usually only when I schedule the very brain-dead blocks. If it's something like this, then I don't really bother. Also, walkers don't like turns. So this is actually slightly worse than if this was just a straight line like this. They would be okay with it, but this fucks up with them slightly more. Could shorten this here as well. Not sure if that's gonna actually help me in any way. But we could do that. Do walkers bug out a lot? No, that's not a bug. It's a feature. That's how they work. It's dark magic until you learn how they work. And even if you do, they still do certain things where suddenly stuff stops working because their perceived layout, not even what's connected to this road layout, but perceived layout is changing as you build around it, could make them stop covering their loop. If it's just about right. Which this block is, so I might actually see that happen. But bugs, no. The only bug which is an exploit is force walkers. But otherwise, no real bugs. Bugs get fixed. We need to build... We will need to build a bathhouse. I would be okay with them coming through here, I guess. We could block this by having a bath here. Hey Cloud, welcome. Did you see my picture in the forum? Flint Pit, well, I managed to beat the chapter 1. There are 2 more chapters. Still, some of the things in the game are just like, it's very counterintuitive how it works, especially with the freight. Brutality says, do you have a link or something for him to become a Claybit Overlord myself? Of course. Claybit Overseer applications can be submitted. No, I can give you a link to... I have 2 channels. One of them is for videos like this, which is just a recording from Twitch when I play a map. And then a second channel where I make stuff for YouTube. And there I make stuff that is sorted into playlists, and there are tips and tricks how to understand mechanics of the game. Because again, it would take so long to explain it when you just ask about something. Usually it takes at least like 10-20 minutes to really explain it thoroughly. So it's better to just watch something like that. I'm gonna give you a link to a playlist for these tips and tricks for Caesar. It starts with a 22x6 block video, which is very old, but after that it gets more modern, as the recent videos are better quality, of course. So I had a channel forever, and no, I never saw anything from it, so the invested time and effort should be appropriate to the fact that I'm doing it for basically free and for people to learn things. It's not really something I make anything from, so quality is not up there with, like, if you watch other YouTubers, you might see much higher edited content and things like that. I just don't do that. I cannot justify it. No problem. freight is so sparse, it's really hard. Yeah, later. Mid-game and late game it is. That's where you start to just not manufacture items anymore. But that's so fucked up as a balance thing, like from gameplay perspective, as a designer of that game. That's the first thing I would amend. Or make the player be able to import freight in inflated numbers with some sort of mechanic, because as it is currently, that's just the most infuriating thing. You have engineers sitting idle most of the time later, and it's just not good. And there are so many things to get, and everything costs like 400, 500 freight. It's insane. Okay, we should probably start making some money. Let's check for flotsam. I don't think we'll get flotsam. I'm sorry, but it doesn't seem to me that we will be given this information. This is not good. How can I make an educated decision? Maybe just place a dock and just cheese it. I'll do it. It costs me money, but whatever. Main thing is, we see what happens. Oh yeah, we need to also open this up. I might have to go into that a little bit. 3 stone? That's not much stone. 5 furniture, 25 timber, okay. So this to export. 3 stone. Okay. You know the mechanic will break and they'll buy like 5 anyway, right? Because when before they can register how much they bought, the cart will fetch more. Can do maps with pop goal lower down 7k, otherwise Mark builds 1 giga block and wins the map, yeah. Well, 2 probably. 1 patrician and 1 plebeian. And you don't need to make very small blocks, that's or very low population goal maps, that's fine. It's just that there is a limit to it. You can very easily exceed it and make it too obtuse. If you go over, like 20k is my hard limit, after that my brain just refuses. But I still do it because it's a stream and I have to do it, but I don't enjoy it after 20k. There's no more to enjoy. I was flotsam, but I'm not sure anymore. Yeah, I don't see it. We'll see what happens here. We should get a ship. Right? Right? I have a dock. Maybe I need a warehouse as well. I don't see flotsam, unless it's like tile to tile, then it might be invisible basically. But usually you would see it come in and leave like this. But it's not what's happening here. So I don't think we can get that information. And this is a problem, because now I can't make an educated decision where to put my docks. Well, I'm just gonna have to make something really awful. For now, this is just to see where they come from. I will have to go into debt, most likely, to fix my economy. For now, just accept sea trade routes and some timber. Also, mining is properly restricted, but I see plenty of rocks. It's probably exclusive with farmland, so you need to choose what you want. There's a rock right there, pretty juicy. I think this is a good dock site. Just depends where the ships come from, really. Let him buy freight with the office mana, yeah, exactly. But of course cheaper than other resources, because some of them are really expensive to import. But I ended up even importing my surgical supplies to be able to construct improvements later, because it was just not worth making it, since freight isn't... You cannot generate it in any way. And you need it for every single improvement. It's just so weird. So, we have a warehouse, we have a dock. Oh yes. So the ships spawn from here. Okay, how do we get there? This. here. Is this even? Yeah, it's just a xHyuukin way to make you go into the mountains, and the carter will be there for like 6 years to deliver 1 cartload of something. It's okay. There we go. Now our money's running out, but it's okay. Should design a block or dock site here, so cut some of this timber off. Right there. It's a wharf. I don't want to block a wharf. Even if you have to go into debt, it's worth it, I think. We definitely want to cut this. Timber yards. Do we have workshops? Yes. We've got workshops from the start. And a stone over here. It's another rock right there. So let's accept some stone and furniture and timber. Just 8 of everything will do. I know, Caesar. Well, we are not in debt even. I'm shocked. Destroy this. It was just to see where the ships spawn. Seneca out, how lovely. Carters hate my maps. Yeah, I as I said, I don't really care. I'm just saying, if a carter has to come through the city to fetch something, this will be pretty bad for them. But it's nowhere near as bad as we saw before. I think one of the maps where I'm just supposed to build a Mercury temple or Venus temple on top of a mountain. One, it was inaccessible at the end after I was like an hour scouring the passes to find a way, because it had like 20 layers or something. Up and down and around and up until you arrive at the top. There were wolves and I didn't have military units, and then it was blocked. But that carter bringing marble up to that mountain, it would take like 6 years or something. It was insane. Sorry for that. Do you remember which one I mean, right? I don't remember the names too well. I remember, oh yeah. Should have played, I fixed it. Maybe when we run out of things to play. We still have so many maps to play though. So I don't suspect I'll run out anytime soon. 6 years, yeah. Something like that, it was insane. Oh, we already have stone. Nice. Well, we are selling that, so if we wait, we should just generate some profit. Might want an extra timber yard. never run out of maps, especially with Turgon not going ham. Oh, he's gonna burn out. We all had that stage. And you feel like you can go on forever and keep getting new ideas. Then it's gone. Okay. Let's get that house in. Oh no. What? People are boxed in and they'll soon perish. Come on. I hope that's not my entire city, somehow. Hopefully not. Herby and me came to that point of 3 maps per year, yeah. I mean, I still made the Conquer, which is 20 maps, and I made that in a month. Or 2 months, basically. You need this. I cannot have a house in here. Everyone's here. If I give them water, that's gonna cause even more immigration. I need to be ready to use that. Let's send him a gift. Who would buy my garbage? Artep is relatively cheap. Well, we would have to go into debt to open it. Kyrios is very cheap. Yeah, it would buy basically everything I'm already making. So I'm just gonna go into that and open it. Get some more schmeckles going. Another rock. Generous. How generous? Rocks galore. Let's get a prefect. Here, I don't trust that one too much. And we want slightly more furniture. And then an extra timber yard or 2. Since he hates it, that's fine. We'll be selling stuff. The Central Local says Turgon should make a map with some more citizens. 40,000 is still too low. Yeah. Because that's what the city needed, more people. The day before. Again, think of it. It's like making a balanced dish. Imagine you are making a pizza, okay? And you are making a pizza which is supposed to represent a map. And there are some pizzas which are balanced, some of them are savory, maybe some people even throw something sweet on them. And you know, that's cool and unique, but some people just hate that, and you cannot avoid that. You cannot make a pizza that's gonna be enjoyed by everyone. Really. But what you can do is, let's say, you really like cheese, and you say, I'm gonna make this pizza, and I'm gonna put like 5 kilograms of cheese on top of it, so it's gonna be this huge. And only select few people will love that, because only few select people have that high tolerance for cheese. So like, that's the population on a map. It's like a cheese, you sprinkle it in, and carefully select how much you put in, so that it's enjoyable. If you overdo it, it turns into just a gooey mess that most people will just not enjoy. Yeah, I don't do that, xHyuukin. Some people do it though. It's like with maps that have, for example, the Civil War, where you get invaded by Caesar. It's okay that those maps exist, I just don't usually enjoy them. Alright, so it says, Conquer was crazy amazing. Streak of sustained creative output, yeah. Not the longest one I had, and also, again, it's the largest project in history of CZ3, but we'll see. People are of course free to make their own stuff, but again, I don't think it's gonna be trumped as in terms of the original campaign remake. I don't think anyone else will make something more comprehensive. But I could be wrong. I'm not sure if we want more people yet. We've got everything we want. Just need to make some money. Let's wait a little. If we do more workers, then we need to provide jobs, and we can't do that easily yet. We have 3 denarii in the coffers. Some stone to sell. Okay, stone actually seems to be like super valuable or something. $50 is pretty good for stone. Timber's 55, yeah, that's actually a lot. I'm not sure about this last timber yard actually. We might need more industry. Warehouse. I'll not use this for a dock, I don't think. This is a dock. Warehouse. Road. Let's get this. We also want to do a wharf and a wharf, which means this is a road, which means prefect goes. I would like this road to go here, so we can do a prefect here. Wait until Caesar finds out you are selling him stones. Does he not like that? It's the finest marble. Yes. Need to make some fountains soon. For now it shouldn't matter yet. Just wait. Export everything. It's February, favors 37. Let's get some fountains. We really shouldn't need to use all this space, but it's probably good to plan this effectively, right? Also, I have high doubts about effectiveness of these wharfs, and in my mind, we might as well just build over it. I'll see, but I might build over it instead of using it. Okay, that 3x3. Well, we have one here. For like a pond or whatever you want. I'd like to not have to put anything here, as it blocks our potential a bit. Let's do this instead. Let them eat some Hawaiian Plaza with pineapple. Building over wharf sites. But these wharf sites are so far away that their effectiveness is gonna be like half a farm or something. I'm going for another block that it will it will be some support to the other food cart over there. Yeah, for sure. I was kind of thinking about doing fruit anyway. This quite a bit. Just it's all over the cliffs, so you can't really carpet down many farms, but it's okay. Kate brought me a waffle. So like, this is from Flying Tiger, I think. Flying Dancer probably knows what it is. It's like small waffles. It's like this big. Explosion! Oh no! Oh, it's here. I have 3 prefects in here. I'm sorry, if that's not enough, I don't know what to say. I will not add more prefects. Well, maybe I absolutely have to. Okay, fine. Fine. You can do that. 3 prefects for a block. You gotta love deserts. Gotta love those deserts. This is gonna be bad. I'm gonna have to do this to make sure that we water it and merge properly. Prefects doing prefect things, yeah. Prefection. Yes, you must construct additional pylons. But 3 seemed like an overkill. Especially since there is like no crime. But if there is no crime and it's causing an explosion, then it will most likely occur later. Tents are the most fire hazardous things in the game though, so that's why. Once you feed them, it becomes less of an issue. So that's our next objective. I'll see if we can justify this. I'll have to make sure that we have enough space for services, which I think we do, even if we use this area. Now we know that this is pretty much a no-no. Could also just do this. I know it's hideous, I know. It won't actually solve my issues though. So I guess you just don't have that. Put that there instead. This thing. Let's put him there. This will become more wharfs eventually, so we can just let this be open. Give it this and that. Hopefully the bathhouse is getting fucked up. Oh no. Okay, well, I can fix it. It's just not what I want to do, but seeing as I have no choices. Oh no, this needs to be like this. It's gonna be pretty cursed, okay. Can I fit this anywhere? It's gonna be enough. Okay, no. So what we have to do is Well, this wouldn't even help me. What about water? Can we bring it from another area? This needs to get coverage. Which it does. It does. So yes, we could, in fact, do something here. This is gonna be a bit tricky. I'll have to figure this out. But we'll do it this way. It's the best option we have, I think. There you go. And now the bathhouse is still fucked up, but you could fix it. We'll delete 2 of these fountains later. This accepts only market ladies and fish, 16 units. No, I don't want to fiddle around with the roadblocks. We need to separate it properly. This wharf could explode though. That's what I needed to solve as well. Let's do it that way. I'd much rather do the dedicated services if we can. Darkness is here. Let's remove this. It doesn't work again. Let me fix it. Because Twitch is doing Twitch things. Why would everything work ever?
And now, the darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
Is there darkness? I wanted to press the button. Well, it didn't work anyway, so... Oh, it's better. Which one is... Yeah, this one. Needs to be removed. Alright. So that should give us some... food. We'll wait until it fills up a little bit. We need to worry about gods, but we have double altar, so it's 100 extra pop space, so we are actually meeting that demand for worship. But we will need more eventually. Also, I spent most of our money, but well, hopefully there is more trade. We can open more, I think. Speaking of that, I probably should do it. It's January. A clutches. Buy sand and much stone and timber. I need to consider. We'll wait a little. In the meantime, I'm probably gonna expand the stone a little bit. Still not enough food. What we'll do is expand this. We do need more workers though, so I guess we start feeding people already, even with the limited food we have. And why not make them casa while we are at it? Amphitheater. You'll have problems with desirability. That's certain, but that's a worry for later me. Fish, very good, yes. Well, you haven't made them the most effective wharfs I've ever seen in my life, but I still like to use them. This fish can be even more powerful than wheat on a central desert Just depends on the wharf spots. We expand the fish mines. The fish stonks must grow. This is actually very close, so I'll have to make a new granada. We want depots. I don't know if we want a highway later, we might, so I'm gonna build with that in mind. Fishies, let's wait until this activates. Bring it from 3 to 1. Some small taxes will help. We also need to raise wages slightly to offset it. Hopefully that will be enough. Oh yeah, it is. It's because you, as a child, you spend most of the time on these low population sizes, right? That's why you remember it the most, and also the later ones are arguably a bit more repetitive. Yeah. Exactly. That's what I think as well. It's just, you know, in hindsight, Caesar is a relatively hard game to learn, especially for a kid, since the in-game tutorial, if you can call it that, doesn't actually explain things very well. Especially if English is not your first language. Hard times, man. Hard times. Need to watch out for the gods. If Neptune gets upset, that would be the worst thing in the universe. So I might preemptively create some worship. Save space. There you go. Neptune usually is the first to go crazy, yeah. In my experience, that's what happens to me most of the time. I do, but usually it's Neptune. Next is 6K. Again, anything up to 20k, it depends on trade a lot, but above 20k, even if there is plentiful trade, it is extremely hard to make the economy worthwhile at that point. But in Augustus, anything below 10,000 is very quick to beat. This is 9,000, and the only reason why it's gonna take a while is because of the roughness of the terrain, right? But if I ever manage to get like here, this is prime patrician land. Or even plebs here. Could probably fish as well. There might be an earthquake. Don't know. I'm almost in debt. We should be careful. It can also be too much on a map. Yes, depends on the map. Everything, of course, depends on the map. But generally, anything, regardless of the map in question, anything above 20,000 can be really obtuse. Explosion. Is that again here? Or what did I do? Oh, it's here. Oh, this is somehow enclosed. Oh no. What did I do? Oh yes, this. I fucked up. Okay, well. I have to fix it. I didn't notice that. This will do. Just need to set up our card depot. And this again, hopefully not everything explodes. That would be the worst thing to happen to me. Let's see. Come on. Bring it from 3. Yeah, I know. Fix it. Make some money. October, you'll see. 36 favor, I'll send him a gift. Small ones will do for now. Been here for 2 years. Yeah. Well, it's nothing absolutely disastrous, but it's relatively easy to screw up with a grenade like that. Done that before. Is it good? No, but it's quite common. We'll see. Preferably I would have the money to pay for that trade without going into debt. At least we could do it in January, so he doesn't freak out too much. Yeah, the ships have bought everything they can for this year. Apart from a little bit of timber here. Also, the map said that entertainment will expand with events later, but I've not been given the information on what kind of events. So, anyone's guess on what that's gonna unlock. Or what's gonna cause the unlock, rather. Samuel broken English. Yeah, good. I playtested this map. I had Grenade explode, which cut off the whole city. Yes, Fairby had that happen on Papos, my map, before. If this explodes, it will cause the ruins to be unpassable, and you cannot save this from exploding because you need to extinguish all the fires before this gets access again. So you need to make sure this does not explode. But it's a desert, so it could happen relatively easily, even if you are really careful. Just still hasn't that one prefect doing his job there, yep. But the road is so short that I don't think that is a physical possibility for him to fuck up. Even if he tries really hard to screw me, I don't think he can. But make no mistake, if that happens, we are royally fucked. Absolutely. We need to make some Sarlacc pits to extract pain. Let's do it. Sarlacc pit here? No, actually, would be best if we just cut this. This could be a warehouse for later, but well, not hyped about using space for that early. Let's do this. New services. And yeah, do that. And then we accept sand here. Let's give the final good type in here. It's way too much sand. I think the other route will buy more of it though, so we should be good. Could also do this. was a criminal spawning from the industry. That is unemployment a bit. Could pay them slightly more. We should still be positive on getting some taxes from this. Some tents. Still could use a new market, I suppose. Dragon says, can I use the concept of edicts like you did in a Conquered campaign for some Y maps? Yeah, I mean, it's you can use whatever you've seen. But yeah, preferably if you upload it on Haven, you could just add a note on the end. Events on this map have been inspired, partially inspired by the Reconquered campaign, for example. But that's enough. I don't hold any copyright for it. It's just, yeah, if I made it, it would be nice to get some sort of recognition for it. If you end up using it. But sure, why not? Probably another dock soon. Let's do it. Could use more stone, it seems. There's so many rocks here. I don't think it's ever gonna be a problem. The markets reach the very end of the block, or is it by coincidence? I think it's that they are running out of food before they walk here. You see now it's fixed. Ah, no, you are kinda right, but it's enough. It's just enough. It is busted though. This market is absolutely busted. But it's just barely enough. This is monstrosity. This block, well, I don't know. Maybe it shouldn't exist. If I want to give them... If I want Insula, I need a tavern though, and that's bad. I don't think I can farm for vines, so I'll have to import them. I would consider doing it though. I would consider doing that. But we need to be ready. Let's see. We trade with them. Exporting sand. Artep. Who sells me vines? Vines trade up. How expensive is it? Rather expensive? Yes. 250. No. No. You want vines. Can you sell me vines? Sells schmeckles. Yes. Eraclea. So 3,600 locks my insula basically. That's fine. They will buy some garbage, which is always welcome. So we'll save up a little bit and then we'll open them up. We also increase our production because it seems like we'll be able to capitalize on those trade routes a little more. If you don't like... we'll start to be a small block mutated. If you don't like 9x9 block, you don't like those kind of monstrous blocks, then what kind of block do you like? No, I like this. This is good because it's innovative and it keeps the spirit of 22x6 mostly. Here, not so much, but here it does. This part is good. This part is a little bit obtuse. But it's what is interesting because you have to adapt to the terrain. It's if I had just a flat open piece of map like this, I would just carpet down 22x6 and be done with it. But the start forces you to do this. I will also do a line block here, I think. Yeah, it fits. You have to use terrain to your advantage if you want to make something like this, which is interesting. I also use the fish, which, again, arguably, it would have been simpler to just use this for services, but then you block your wharf sites. And we couldn't have made it any smaller, because this is already at a limit where otherwise it gets really inefficient with desirability density, but we do have plaza, so that's something going for us. So, you know, Also, I should probably increase the amount of fish we make. I don't think we'll get bridges ever, because why would I want nice things ever? Is that correct, xHyuukin? I'm not gonna ask for spoilers. If you know something I don't, just don't tell me, it's fine. But I'm gonna assume that bridges are a no-no. Verboten, that's what they are. And I'm just gonna have to make do with what I have. Now, this is gonna get a little bit hideous. I'm gonna have to give it 2 services because I don't trust this. This is a desert, and I've seen things explode before, and yeah, I don't want that in my life. So I'll just do this. Get a depot for fish. Yeah. From 4 to 1. It's gonna be a central granary for now, at least. I would really like a warehouse for the for pottery. Start producing some pottery in advance. We might do that. I'll create a warehouse. This is gonna handle imports. So we'll do clay, vines. It's gonna be it for now. I remember some things, but no spoilers. Good. And yes, no nice things. Obviously. Can't have that, ever. It's fine. When has that ever stopped me? We have Plaza. I should shut the fuck up. Makes sense on a rough map like this, though. Otherwise, like, yeah, you would have to really dedicate even more space to desirability than we do. Plaza is neat. No, Plaza is a crutch. On normal maps. In here, it's good. I don't feel like it's overpowered here, but it's still really, really good. Like, it's super good. It's one of the best things in this game. And you've given it to me. Wanted to be clean up. Should plenty of space left when hugging your blocks so close. Yeah, especially if I make this into another. For sure. But you know how I like to play. I usually I build stuff and then in a marked corner and then this might be left unused. The best space I never get to it. I would not be surprised if that happens. But I'm enjoying myself. I'm not rushing or anything. They're just playing the game. Just playing the video game. We need to make more schmeckles. I think the ships bought everything they can this year, yeah. Next year we need to open a new trade route or we'll have some problems. Emperor's ingratitude. Send him a gift. Egyptian glassware, yes. Go for it. Send him a hookah. I could give him this power, but send him to build a grand temple to Mercury. Yeah, or making me build a pantheon. No! What happened? How did I deserve this? Oh, yeah, I forgot entirely that this exists. That's fair. Oh, this is full of fish. These markets are not having a great time though. This tent is not getting fed. Because the markets can't really physically... Well, they can make it. And they will, eventually. Sure. It just relies on them always having enough food when they reach him. I think it's gonna be fine. "20 Governor's Villa or no plaza." Do you think small, you can? But no, that was... Oh, sorry, I didn't like that objective. I did not like that objective. And I'm sorry, maybe it's my fault. I didn't like that. You know, I try to keep an open mind, but there are some things in this game which just like are just completely pointless to make. And I like when my things, at least that's what I did in the Reconquered, I feel like, where everything I ask you to do has a practical value to it. Even if it's relatively small, it has a practical value. Well, some things just don't have any. Like, it's just literally pointless, and that's just pain. But again, if you deal with pain, maybe you want that, and it's fine. I'm not saying a map like that should not exist, but 90% of the win conditions achieved before unlocking Plaza. I mean, yeah, that's what happens with the Grand Temple to Mercury on Reconquered though. Like, a lot of the times, if you are in a position to make Mercury Temple, you are probably set up to win anyway. But it makes it so that you just push out those patricians a little bit smoother and make it so you can improve the city overall. But having it early is where it matters the most, and that's when you don't have it. And I think that's good, because Plaza is absolutely busted. It is way too good. You want the marketplace to access the two outer granaries? No. I'm paranoid about them off-roading and collapsing the block. But they are not coming anywhere else. There's no road connection. They are only doing this loop, and they cannot access this granary. So we are good. At least we should be. Let's do some imports. Might regret this, might be too soon, but we need pottery and wine for this. Oil, wine, furniture, pottery, and we forbid wine distribution. It's gonna be a big investment, but we can probably recover this without too many issues. Three is enough for now. Now we need to create a connection. So that they can deposit it. Oh, you mean I didn't disable the walkers on it? That's right. Well, I don't connect my city, so... You know, usually that's not really a problem. It only is a problem if you connect it, but you cannot connect it by accident, at which point it could fuck you up, so yeah. We can do that. Now here needs to be disabled. We need... Let's see. Absolutely no one. And we just get... What is it? Clay? Let's do 16. So there's always a good supply. This is dedicated, way too big, but it will serve us in the future. That's kind of the idea. Prepare for the future, as the Fallout guy says. It's good. You don't have to then think about it. Oh, I fucked myself because I didn't produce things as I should. Well, no need to worry, my friend. Just design it right the first time. So you don't have to redesign later. Let's bring some vines. From 5 to 8. Now, let's hopefully get out of that. Planning for a small villa block? Of course. I like that in Reconquer. A lot more aesthetics become options instead of plaza. Oh, yeah, absolutely. It also gives you the options to explore all these new things because, well, you don't have plaza, so you often need extra desirability, unlike in normally where you just carpet down plaza and never have to think. Right now, you can even strategize with temples to provide desirability. Every single bit matters a lot more, but also in the Conquered opens up a lot of high ground blocks. So you actually get to use that bonus. To a lesser extent the water adjacency bonus, but the high ground bonus is much more used than in the normal campaign. Which I think is good. You might have to build new temples soon. We'll see. Let's wait. Our oxes are going to fetch some of this. Again, it's gonna take them a while. You see how long it is? I might have to get more warehouses. I really don't want to make more warehouses for this. Or, sorry, warehouses, car depots. But I will if it's necessary. Let's cut this open so they have a closer access point if they wish. Debts. Let's see. Sell some garbage? No, they've bought all the garbage this year. We are just really min-maxing all the money. Okay, new year, new me. New quota, new me. So we're fetching stuff. Let's see, I still have a trade route or two we haven't opened yet. Yeah, 1400 for this. This is a lot of stuff. And we are making all of it, so I'm gonna open it. Just extra stuff. Extra stuff is great. I might have to get that third dock, even though I didn't want to. We'll see. If ships pile up too much, we will do it. Maybe another Sarlacc pit. It's probably necessary. Also, furniture and timber is drying up a little. I think we can expand the industry a little, since we've unlocked more quota. This is still good. I'm gonna put it here. Streamline that design a little. Thanks for playing Reconquered. I was so confused when you could immediately build workshops on this map. I said, how can you do that? You don't have 10 prosperity yet. Yeah, you just get too used to it, and even like as a mechanic, I would not hate it to be part of the game even, but it's good that it's just on some maps, I guess. But to me, it makes sense, and it gives the map natural progression each time. The key is you need to have the empire map correct, though. Like, if there is not enough trade, you will not be able to... Why do they buy meat? Pig farms? On this island? Maybe later. Let's open this. All the schmeckles. Yeah, the empire map needs to be set up for it with early quota, and also it synergizes with subsidy. If there was no subsidy, that would make that significantly worse. It's from an older version, right? Okay then. Never mind. should see some goods. We do. I kind of fucked myself here. That's not very good. Let's get an amphitheater. Actress colony. I have to make some tough decisions here. See this, would this? No, it needs to be here. Okay then. For now that works. It still gives access from this tile to that house, so we are good. It is fragile though, this is super fragile. I could remove some temples, obviously, if we need to. That's all the entertainment I can provide. We're not making clay yet? Or pottery rather? From 5 to 7. Oh, I've set it up incorrectly. That's just me shooting myself in the foot again. Nothing to see here. Come on. Bidding the clay. Also, I think the quota is a bit insufficient for the vines at the moment. To keep it going indefinitely, but fortunately we didn't really invest into too many there. He wants 10 furniture. I might need to make it. So I will. Extra prefect because, well, do you trust this? I know I don't. And we accept furniture in there, so this should be good. Meat on this map are exporting bacon wrap scallops per hole. No, it's from the older map when there were pigs, apparently. Make some pottery, finally. Should be getting what we need soon. Money is not a problem, really. Looks like furniture has been all bought up, though. Could probably benefit from even more. And that means another timber yard. Make more stone here as well. We need workers, so many workers. Now we got insula. That will help. Plus we make a new block here. It's gonna be a line block, I think. No matter what I really do. Well, let's see. If I was not to make a line block. I could make a very small little cute tiny little thing. Oh, let's do it. It's better than a line block. Anything's better than a line... Well, not anything, but... a lot of things are better than a line block. It is a bit soulless, but it fits the terrain, which is nice. 3 prefect, because I don't trust people not to explode. Give them temples here for desirability and 2 markets. And let's get these markets to have no vine. Accepting. So I don't want small villa. covers it. It covers it. Looks delicious. He's selling honey, salt-coated scorpions to the rich golfers. Cloud, they're pickled scorpions. How many times do I have to say that? Pickle. It's pig's feet and scorpions. Is the main article of export of Insula Eraclea. Furniture is still a bit scarce. That's fine. Could make more of it. Still lack workers, but this will do. Expand. The furniture mines. Really good idea to cut this in half at this point. It's not safe, so let's make it safe. Bathhouse access lost. Yeah, that's not good. Now the pathing gets warped. That's not very good. Can I shuffle something? I have to jiggle my thing to get that working again. Problem is we don't really reach many places like that with the piping. If that doesn't work, maybe just if it reaches here, which means this house is fine, these are fine, so just one house. I'm gonna get rid of it, and we leave that open for a library later anyway. I'm sorry, I really don't like removing houses, but I just cannot be bothered to try and figure that out. As long as this doesn't get worse pathing, we should be good. Ponds, yes. Would like more furniture. Yeah, still, this is gonna equalize over time. Seems like we are not making enough over here. I'll stretch that a little. They're kind of dangerous now with that layout. Some more here. Can start it, but it's gonna happen naturally, I feel like. Amphitheater. Do we have a theater? Yes. Oh yeah, we need a tavern. I forgot completely. Oh, Mercury goes into the side block. Markets are having enough time to get all that food that's required. It's okay. Hopefully that won't become a massive issue. Might put another market in here. Now we have unemployment. Okay, we might need to start thinking about oil. We've opened all the trade routes there. Olives are an import, right? Straight oil. These are so low quotas though. 5, 2, that's like nothing. 20 bricks. Haven't thought about bricks much. Marble. Gold, 15 oil. If oil is very limited, you might have to only give it to... Yeah, well. xHyuukin officially hates Grand Insula. So we will not have them. Unless there is something that changes. This doesn't seem very viable. So let's take a look. Where do we want patricians to go? No. Well, that oil is just insufficient to support a city like this. With imports. So I'm sorry, but... 40 oil at least. Yeah, so that's like 10 workshops worth. Is it? No, 8. Each workshop supports 20 houses. I think it's 40. But Sam said it's 20, and I believe it's 40. I don't think it's 20. Hey Sam, welcome. It will support it. Well, maybe. We'll see. We'll give it a shot. Some oil. From 5 to 6, is that correct? Yes. $20.2 per month, 24 per year. My playthrough at Grand Insula all over. Yeah. So it might suffice. But it's just so little tiny bits, I just don't like it. I'd rather make it myself if there were olives, but I guess we import it, it's fine. I think staying on mediums would probably be good, but whatever. Tents are a problem. Hopefully these markets solve it. Just having closer food could be enough to solve this. It's 4 fish, okay, sure. We'll see, this is full of fish, how full? It's half full. Could possibly see doing something with this, but it needs to be like here, and that denies that last spot if we ever need it for a library. It will be a problem. For summons for Caesar, yeah. It's probably a large casa. No. Well, yeah, they are kinda the same. But no, not really, because Small Insula has that tax bonus and anything past it is kinda serviceable. Anything below Small Insula is just absolutely awful. But Large Casa is especially awful because it eats pottery without actually giving you any real benefit apart from 4 extra people per house. There you go. It gets solved. Hopefully. So yeah, do we think about patricians already? I might want a Venus temple. I just make everything here for it. We would import marble. And we'll make some bricks. No, not concrete. Bricks. Let's get a warehouse. Stone, marble, bricks. We could get with this warehouse, I guess. Accept bricks and accept some timber. And we don't supply workshops from this thing. And we get concrete makers here. What's planned for this construction site? Make some sand. And a little more stone. I don't know if this is gonna be safe, probably not. So I'm just gonna slap down more prefects on it. Okay. So this will be a thing. Some bricks will be made over time, which is fine. Concrete will require... I'm just gonna give it... wells. Maybe not. It would block too much. I could remove this later if I don't build more monuments. I'm just gonna put that there. We access from here. The beep sound gives me anxiety. What beep sound? Checking out Valencia, that's when I had a chance. What? Venetia, right, that's a new map. It's 8 per house. Limit for 40 oil would be to 166 houses. So 8 oil can... 1 oil can support 8 houses. That's what you say, right? No. Because then 10 would be for 80. From the warehouse, that reminds me from the sound my oven makes. I was thinking my cats would burn my home. Alright. It's the beep. Ah. I guess that beep at the end. It's like a crane or something. Oh, gods. Not good. Hopefully we caught it on time. Oh yeah, I should import marble. Explosion, where is it? It's here. Did I not build services? Yeah, I forgot. That's bad. Let's fix it. Well, hopefully fix it. Let's delete that sand pit. Money might look a bit bad for a while. We'll see. Supply. Why is this ship here? Oh, this wharf sees this as its closest. Oh no. Oh no. Like 4 of them do it. These 4 produce like 1 fish per 5 years. I wouldn't laugh at that. That's just... No. It's one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. Try to offset it. Just gotta love the Caesar calculation of not factoring in actual tile distance to reach it, but rather just looking at as crow would fly to get to it. I think carters can do the same thing if you let them get, and some things like this, they'll also do this in the normal setting. I need fruits. We have the labor for it, so I'm gonna start doing it. Before we do patricians, we should focus on making them Grand Insula, I guess. Just these, some of this farming is gonna be pretty bad. But fruit farms don't have desirability debuff, so it's actually alright. Just these passes, I already tell that it's gonna be 1 farm width, basically. How do you even get there? This way. So yeah, that's made of lies, so let's make it here. Let's play some farm Tetris. This is a granary. Deceiving. Need to allow a path through. This needs access, so we'll have to do that. And we fucked up. So we could have a farm here instead. But now this is blocked off. So it actually doesn't yield overall more. This tile, it looks good, but it's actually not. More. We need more. Let's see. Hey, 7 Walk. Yeah. It's fine though. I'm sure there is enough farmland to go around. I just want to use this specific area for more than it's designed for, I think. So that's more on me. It is the greed. And greed is a sin. Yeah, I could have this. It's gonna be a bit weird how this will work. They'll actually prefer to go to... that's a problem. They'll prefer to go to a granary. So they'll go all the way here if they have a choice. And that's not good, but even having it here would actually be fine. Okay, of course, we can't fit. Let's see about this. I think this is tricks, like I can't physically fit something here that would not block everything. Yep. So this is just mean. Okay, that's fine. This should still provide extra, enough efficiency for this to be worthwhile doing. Oh yeah, we could do squiggles as well. I haven't done squiggles in like a long time. It's awful for walking on, but it's great for carters because they can skip half of the distance. Squiggles are great. It does mean that we have to have services on this end though, because walkers hate squiggles. Break it from 11 to 1. Yeah, fish is even a bit low there. It's fine. Once fruit starts making its way there, I think food is gonna equalize. Because it's gonna basically slash consumption in half. This far enough? Yep. Let's see if it still retains efficiency. Hopefully it does. Oh yeah, this needs to go. Or we could use these squares. Why not? Leave this open. For later. So this should feed some people, at least. Now we wait till some production happens. We should accumulate enough timber over time. We don't make nearly enough, but could increase production slightly. This is inaccessible. We could just store it. It's also an option in life. It's getting built quite quickly. There you go. Send it. Caesar's gonna be beside himself. He received his popsicle sticks on time. Might use another carter from here actually. Seems like we might need more. Yeah, food is tight. At least these two make some food. These are horrible. The four there, they are the worst dwarves I've seen in my life. And that's saying something. I've seen some pretty awful dwarves. Because they have to go all the way here for a single catch. And then return. See you in 5 years. Carpush's swarm. Yeah, kinda. I also should make another for this. Need to constantly have a cart waiting. Start taking food there. Yeah, the food should equalize, get better, hopefully. Venus getting built. Nice. Boy, a lot of bricks. That's why we started producing them early, but I'm not making more than one workshop for it. Let's wait, hopefully this solves itself with the food. This is looking pretty bad. I'm gonna just make this market fetch only food. It's pretty awful at... Yeah. Looks pretty bad. Now it's evolving again, but the tents are a risk. A fire risk as well. Could use more food. this will work. It's just horribly cursed, but it will work. Should utilize this as well, probably. I would like to do more fish as well, but where? We have this, but this is a prime spot for a block. I could do it here, squeeze it like this instead. So I guess we go for that. Some more food would be nice. Where do we put the card for this? I guess here. Need to fix these. Yeah, the fluctuations are still here. Now the granary is kind of full all the time though, which is nice. Once Venus is done, we'll be able to do Grand Insula, I think. If we give them libraries. So I will prepare that. This ran out of furniture. Is there not enough? There is enough of everything. Just need to wait. Evolution, devolution. Now we have Insula. So we didn't even need Venus Temple. Because Tavern is extremely strong, apparently. Just always underestimated. If you give it fish and vine, it's pretty good. It's really, really powerful. Unlimited power. But Venus will help solidify desirability. He'll dispatch ready. Send him the fishies. Oh yeah, I should make more of these cards going here. It's pretty damn efficient. Some probably lack some fruit. What's our goal anyway? 100, yeah, right. 100 piece meets time. Favor's fine. So next up, I think we need another blood block and then we do patricians with that. Food is gonna be a problem though. I'll have to use this to farm more fruit. It's just randomly collapsed. Okay, it's too far away. It's just... Even here it's too far away from this for these markets to source from. And I refuse to give them a new source. I refuse. I will not do it. They'll deal with it or they die. I don't care. I will not make another. There's no space for that source. I would have to relocate all this. Give them a nearby granary and a warehouse. And then I would have to make like 5 depots to get it from this source. It's not good. They should deal with it. They were fine before. It's just the markets are freaking the fuck out because, well, there are multiple things to get, especially 2 food types, and it's kind of far away. So that's their problem right there. But how about no? Could have used the space all the way in there. This block is gonna be, well, pretty bad. Is an understatement. Could use this as side of the block. It's not very good, but shouldn't really matter. What if we do that? Could this be supported with this? Yes. I don't know what I'm baking, but it's gonna be what it is. Can tell you that right now. Something like 3. We'll have to do. Piece of cheese, welcome. Hopefully they'll get their goods soon. This is infuriating. I might have to give them a source. It's just not really viable, but even if I build it here, I don't think that's gonna really solve them. Yeah. They're just fussy little shits. There we go. The markets have to do their job. I know it's asking a lot, but could you like do your job for one time in the universe? I hate them. I hate them so much. No. Okay, how about no? I'm just not gonna look there. It's gonna solve itself eventually. I just can't watch the process happen because it's maddening. That's what it is. It's maddening. It's pretty bad. I think with all the desirability and Venus, we can even have houses next to the wharfs without issues. Dangerous paradise. Suddenly a tremor ripples through the area, causing buildings to shake and people to cry out in alarm. After a few seconds, the shaking subsides, leaving an eerie silence in the wake. No one utters a word until cautiously emerge from their hiding places. It's only after a few moments that life in the city resumes once more. Oh, it's gonna happen this year, I think. It just... You cannot schedule it for a specific month, I don't think. The earthquake is just gonna happen in that year. So I'll have to wait. Please, please, do her job for once. I have to relocate all this. Mercury and Mars. And Venus and Neptune as well. I don't look this heavily because of course they would use it. At least we could get pottery or furniture in there and that would ease the burden a little. As those basic goods are taking a lot of time to get. Now, what could happen is our main block could start getting from this warehouse though. So we need to be careful, like this could get fucked up. And I suppose it might. We'll see if it helps. If it doesn't help, then well. Let's get some oil as well. I'm gonna leave vine just here, I guess. It's only for the tavern. Need more fruit. But we don't have the jobs just yet. Or the workers, rather. Wait. There you go. Yes, this is the earthquake. It creates land. Cracks in the land. And it's one tile wide. It cannot even expand because if it runs into water, it gets cut off. But it can technically spawn on top of water and do this. You could even make a map where this would actually have an impact. Like say that this river would be your main source for easy trade or something. You would put it here. It would destroy the traffic. So it actually has a use. In here, not so much. It's just there to make you freak out. That's what it's there for. It's an evil earthquake. Well, it could be much more evil, but it's still, you know, it tries. It's not the best. I like to use it to limit logistics, usually. But it's only viable, of course, if you can limit the logistics. If the logistics are like this, where a single tile is basically all you have, well, you can't really limit that, can you? You can only do one farm here anyway. So, this will do. But this is cut off, so... something of this nature. Let's get this. I don't like that. The stairs are always the worst thing to include, and I have to have it in my little thing here. That's gonna require like 2 prefects to keep going, maybe even 3. I don't trust this. It says it's fine, but do you think it's fine? I don't think it's fine. Stairs can be a big problem. Let's get a depot, bring fruits. Wait, bring it from 14, bring it to 1. Should also bring it to, yeah, okay. Just let it, oh. Have I not copied the settings? There we go. Epithet. It's the goods. Lack of goods here is causing some issues. They should get them now, with all this so close. At the touch of their fingertips. Now this is another matter. It's hideous. I need to fix it. I also need to give them a bathhouse or they will die from plague soon. So let's do that. Give them temples. All the temples. Do we want to make another grand temple? I don't think so. If there is contaminated water though, which the map said there is, having some mausoleums would be nice. Neptune Grand Temple to speed up fishing boats. Yeah, that could actually be good. It's one of the things that I often forget about. But food is overflowing now, I think, even. We should bring some food here. After a series of small earthquakes, new island emerged from the seas. People began to acclimate to the frequent disruptions on the island, but humorously referred to it as less comfortable and prosperous. In response, you decided to take action by hiring renowned architects to construct the most prosperous entertainment avenues Rome has ever witnessed for its citizens. You can now build the arena, coliseum, hippodrome, gladiator school, lion pit, and chariot maker. So the earthquake locks the thing behind. Okay, it's not what you do. A lot of things for patricians. Not for plebs. Plebs have enough to... I could stop giving them wine with the tavern, but, well, we could also keep doing it, and there's no real risk. Just gonna expand this slightly. Get some more nice things. This could be here, but fitting workshops is gonna be hard. I don't want to connect this up. Hopefully this gets solved soon. It's beyond cursed. There you go. It's gonna be a constant fluctuation, I think, until we solidify it properly. It's gonna take a little while. I would build Grand Temple to Neptune, but where? I would have to go all the way here to build it, and I don't want to. I would want to build it somewhere where we already have stuff. This, yes, I could build something here. But, well, if I set up a source, wouldn't it be better to just use this to get from the same source and have an easy another block? At the same time, we might not even need so many people. There's no more trade, so maybe this is fine, and we can just build Neptune Grand Temple here and be okay. Yeah, I mean, the monument people are there anyway, so might as well do it. This block should provide enough for whatever we want. Let them eat pizza. This doctor needs to relocate. Already eyeing up fountains. Sun will do really well. Last house needs to merge. Are you serious? Yeah, it's slightly too large, this block. A lot of the markets just won't be able to do their job like this. What about here? Yes, here works. It kind of breaks in half though. This will do. For now, we need a warehouse for this source. I'm actually source here instead. Looking at how this is, I might not accept market ladies. Granary and a warehouse here. Depot. You'll need more, but I don't know where I want to put that. I could use this, but again, this could be a line block area if we really want to. I guess we put down like 5. This amount should keep it good and stocked up. Warehouse, oil, furniture, wine, pottery. We need to get settings from this market. Paste it here. Where is it? I don't have markets yet, that's right. Let's put them down. Two will do. He wants clay, send him clay. We start getting pottery. From 6 to 16. Do the same with furniture, but we source it from 2 instead. So we don't overstrain that one we use all the time. This one will do oil, and we also get it from the docks. This will get wine from, yeah, we have to source it from 6. And then food. Fruits from 14 to 15. Fish from all the way from 1 would do. It's our source granary, the main one, so that will do well. We might need more depots though, which I'm not hyped about building, but if I have to, I will. Seems like we do have the need for them. Is this... No, it's not traversable, right? No. So let's set up this. This is for fish. This is for fruit. But we can source from 11. So we cannot deplete all of these. It's 10. Maybe from 10? No, 11. 11. 11's good. Hopefully we get everything we need. This block needs services. Does the school even work? That's the thing. Yeah, it's fine. Theater. I think the theater is gonna get fucked up. Give them a tavern. Does the tavern work? Yes. Amphitheater. Actors Colony. Gladiator School. Riots? Hell no. Okay, this could be really bad. Okay, I hope they don't burn the Venus Temple down, because they could, I think. They're getting intercepted on the 2 left. Pay them slightly more money, so they leave me alone. They'll get food soon, they just hate life. Oh, sentiment. Isn't it glorious? Give them goddess statues. We got good. Let's wait until this fills up with stocks. Looks like we might require more clay here. Not getting enough. It also might be because Caesar just asked for some of it. Workshop for wine could be nice, but we are not really using a lot of it. It's just for taverns, and taverns by themselves, they don't actually require all that much. But we could have one here. Doesn't hurt anything. Now they will require pottery and bathhouse. Do they not have a bathhouse? They do. They should get everything they want, yes. I will struggle to fit in a forum though. Unless I move Mercury Temple. Which is the obvious thing to do a lot of the time. Just move Mercury. He's the silliest of all the gods. What a waste of fucking space. Okay. Medium Insula. They'll get other things. They need a library, which I'll have to sacrifice Mars for. So they get to Grand Insula. Okay, so this block is still highly unstable. Even though it has all the goods here, it just struggles to get it properly. Because it's constantly getting food, and that's the main issue, is getting food for it. It's very far away. Which I kinda get it, but also don't. I might just shuffle Mars out. Give it yet another market, this time dedicated to getting goods. There we go. Just as I try to fix it, they evolve. But I think that's fluctuating anyway. 6,300 total capacity. We need 9,000 people. So this is... Neptune's gonna help with 5%, but 5% out of 1,000 is 50. So we will get something like... What is it? We get 300 extra people. That's not really gonna help us too much. So one more plot block. I could do it a line block here, I think. Line block here and then patricians here and we could be done. I think we don't have to touch like half of this island at all. Should be pretty good. That will do. First we start building the patricians as we need jobs. Otherwise people will revolt. We don't need a huge amount of patricians and we will be giving them all these services but not necessarily much else. I don't think I'll even do... Well, actually, I don't know. How does this look like? We'd farm fruit here for them. The best patricians you could get is here, but it's so far away that, well, farming would be nice and easy. Fish here, some could be got there. We don't have bridges. We could fish this. How do you get there? Do you even... Is this even accessible? I wouldn't be surprised if it's not. Here... Through here, down here, and this is cut off. Unless you can somehow find a way through the rocks, I guess. No, this is all cut off. This is all cut off. You can't get it. Half of this island is just for scenery. This. Secret paths, are there? I don't really see it. I'm not using diagonal glitching, so... If that's required, then no. Which to me it seems like it is. Everywhere is accessible, just bind the paths. Really? Not needed. No, it's not needed. I would just like to not have to deal with having to build patricians in this particular area. It is not good. It would have to be a line block most likely. Or like a really cursed loop. Which I guess it would fit in the panopticon that we've built here of the blocks. So I guess we build squiggles. I mean, I could. I know you did. Getting too excited. Let's do it here. This is good. I want to build squiggles for the last block at least. So... It's not even that insanely far away. Interesting. Well, set something up, shall we? Some wharfs. Is this even worth it? Probably not, but it could be a good source for them patricians. Market ladies, let's do fruits and fish. We'll have to do all the goods. But it's patricians, they don't actually consume that much. It's just gonna be stocking this up at the start is gonna be a bit of a pain, but later it should be fine. Let's check the stocks. Yeah, it's a little bit low on oil. Could add a new depot to make sure that we have enough here at all times. I don't actually know which one handled that. What about wine? Wine is also a bit low. Should have increased our production now. 5 to 6, there we go. Make sure that there is plenty of oil. Then we bring it from the docks here. That will do. Hopefully I didn't fuck up. This seems to me like it's open. Yep. Wait. Is this... What are you doing, game? Can I please have this? Can I please, please, please have this? Oh, I haven't cut... No, this is... Yeah, it's not that simple. You thought that you could get to the squiggles. No, you need to go all the way down here. And then you need to go through here. And then you need to go here. Until you go all the way... Is this real? Where is it? xHyuukin, where is it? Is it here? This, no, that's diagonals. Fuck is it? I'm sure it's possible. Can get down here, but I don't want to. Nice design for a long and winding path to the western side of the island. Down the stairs and through the forest. Is it? Is there down the stairs though? There is no stairs down here. Down here, I guess. Again, we've cleared that. And then through here? But where does this lead? Nowhere. This way? We've reached here and that's nothing. So, pixel hunting for a path. Fuck is it? Is it here? Is this it? Yeah, it's like super secret. It also will take 6 years for people to move in here, by the way. Technically it works. Right? Right? No. I must have fucked up again. I will carpet bomb the shit out of this forest until people can come to my city. Yes, I think that was maybe the blocker there. Let's see, I hope this doesn't explode. It could totally explode now. No, we are good, I think. You did it, maybe. Okay, now let's wait 10 years until people settle here. No, well, we need population still. What's the cap? Are people upset at me? No, people love me. So we should move into the walls. Neptune will help. I could set up this block in the meantime. We will need more plebs. Money is not looking amazing though. It's because I'm building stuff. Let's wait. Let's wait. We need to wait anyway. For the immigration. But I don't see immigrants. Oh no, I do. It's just very few. Decreased trading, price rise. Less quota now? But that's really bad. Already. There's already not that much trade on this map. Price rise is all and good, but I need to make the quantity to support the worker population. Reducing quota is kinda bad. Unless you compensate with something else. I really don't want to touch the trade, you know. Like deleting things. Unless you absolutely have to. Cat was kind of bad. I think it's just I cannot get it to the sweet spot where it was before. But Cat's kind of fucked it up at one point, and now it's not really rigid enough to do what needs to be done, which is keep a good grip. Well, it's like midway. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I am. I think. Let's see. Form. Form. Everyone pays taxes in my city, but it's arguably relatively low taxes. So we could try to raise it, but again, once we get unemployment, it could be bad. So we need to be careful. Need the perfect angle on you. Clearly. No, I just don't like when it's too low. He's gonna fuck up, I know it. Let's just preempt that. He could start spawning there, and that could be really bad. We should set up supply. So we'll want 4 of these. Start bringing pottery from 6 to 18. Do the same with furniture, do the same with oil. Just gonna daisy chain it. And do the same with wine. There we go. Community C3, what's the point of multiple docks? Throughput. Depends on how many sea trade routes you have. The more docks, the more ships can be serviced at the same time. Or if you mean wharfs, that's fishing. It depends on the positioning of the entry point as well. This is very close, so even one dock can service multiple trade routes, but it's good to be able to handle multiple ships if you want to trade as fast as possible. Oh no, this is gonna take so long. Well, here they go. One trade out, one dock is enough. No, it depends. What is the distance between your dock spot and the entry point of the ships on the map? For me, on this map, it's here. If it is like here, and your docks are here, then a ship, one dock can service like 10 trade routes. Because the ships will take insanely long to get here, they need to leave to spawn a new one usually. Also, Augustus. I'm not sure if you play Augustus or Julius or Vanilla. If you play Augustus, the trade routes work in a certain way. Depending on how much quota there is in total in that city, that's how many ships they will send in a year on the map at the same time. And there can only be so many, just like with caravans. So, I have videos on it. I cannot explain it in like 5 minutes. So either go watch that or like this must suffice. I cannot really tell you everything that goes into it. So let's see. We have this. This is gonna take ages to fill up with goods, so we'll wait. But we could start building the patricians soon-ish. Especially if this gets built. Ever. Need some bricks. Oxes go vroom. Yeah, they would if we had a highway. I really don't want to build a highway for the mountains. I might have to double up on depots instead. This is gonna be such a sad patrician block, we'll see. So again, it takes years to reach it, so people immigrating into the patrician houses will have a hard time actually doing anything, I think. You'll have to wait for a long time. Let's see. We can do 3x3 partitions, right? Not 4x4s. Because we don't have the third food type. It's gonna be a bit tight. Could have also just built it back here. This is gonna be arguably pretty bad, but I could do 2 blocks without too many issues. Add like a line block or something back here if we need to. For now we'll start small, we'll see what it gives us. But yeah, services are gonna be pretty awful. This whole side is inaccessible basically for stuff. So I'm actually have to get rid of this as well. Could have stretched it. Also, I fucked up. What am I doing? What have I done? Well, it's a bit of a waste, arguably. Let's see. So let's put it in the middle here instead. Just use the space. Make 1 good block instead of like 2 crappy ones. I guess we do that. So does it though. So it's gonna require an amount of prefects, which is gonna be pretty high for it not to spontaneously explode. Gonna have that, that's fine. Why am I building a forum? I don't know. Very sloppy. And it did 4x4s without third type of food. Did you feed them wheat? I don't remember. Even net zo lopen. Possibly get some more. I'm gonna do 3x3s. I don't think you can do 3x3s without that type of food, but I could be wrong. I don't really remember too well, but that's what I think. Yeah, I'm not doing wheat, so no. Nope. No, 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 no. All the different things. We might put that here, actually. You'll see. This will do for a while. Yeah, unfortunately this is... I'm tempted to get rid of this fish and just bring fish from here instead. I'll do that. It's not worth having. This is just... It's limiting the way we build too much. It's okay, that is surplus fish to requirement. We can always do that instead. So this is a Granary 17, so let's set up a new one over here. Wharf. Wharf, 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 wharf. Carpet that shit down. We don't need as much, but it could be handy to then bring it for like 6 years to the city, if we ever need to. It will take 6 years though, to bring it from the mountains. To literally turn to garum before we bring it to the plebs. I'm sure they'll enjoy it. Like the literally the worst thing in the universe made into liquid. Why not? Let's just accept this. Get a cart depot. Fish. Bring it to 17 from 19. From 19 to 17, that's right. And then we copy paste that. Ha! They're bringing goods. Look at that. It's in the Aegean. Wharf needs road. Have I missed it? I don't think so. I think we are good. xHyuukin the Deceiver. Yes. Lion pet. Give them stuff here. Oh, he wants chairs. Give him IKEA. Let him eat IKEA. We should be careful about supply though. This could be pretty bad if you're not careful. Start giving them water already. Oh yeah, this. I haven't filled this in yet. Which means it's gonna take years for people to come here. Oh yeah, this needs to be right here. Also the Neptune Temple. I haven't actually seen it, but I think it's gonna be done soon and that will help various things in the city. Blessing from Venus, nice. There you go, the patricians are coming. We are saved. Now we already need some brokers, so we'll have to expand that pleb block we talked about before as well. Crack out a market. Oh yeah, also remove this piece of road. We'll do 2 markets, we do a tavern. We do a theater if we haven't done that yet. Give them a school. And a library, and let's give them a hospital. Have I done a bathhouse? I haven't done bath. I have. I in fact have done a bathhouse. Good. Patricians made the hike, yeah. Decreased trading, not good. Hopefully, we offset it with some juicy vine slurpers soon, TM. Yo, now this is a patrician house which has 5 people in it, and it waits for 85 people. It can only come one person at a time, and so before these people settle in these houses, no one else is gonna spawn to start coming, and it's here, and I don't have bridges. It's quite a trek. They'll arrive when they are 16, and they'll settle when they are 46. In that little house. Godspeed. Make some crimes against city building over here. Nice and juicy line block. Will do. We don't need much, I don't think. I'll double check once these evolve. Could expand it. We'll see about that. There do a weapon though, pestilence. Mm-hmm. Smart choice. Have we built the thing? Not yet. Takes ages. Okay, let's do this so that this does not explode. So it could, and I think it would if we let it. So no. I really don't want to build another block though, so I hope that this will be enough. But my senses are telling me no, it will not be enough. I also should pull a carpet down some extra temples. Let's use this arrow for it. This house is waiting for some goods. Okay. Well, I'm gonna build a reservoir on the native land. Which I think is completely safe. We can just do that and nothing bad's gonna ever happen. For transgressions against the natives here. Let's get this set up over here. Put in another guy. As many as we can put. Within reason, of course. How many dogs have you built? Do you think you will build more? No, I will not build more, because why would I and where would I build them? We have 3, and it's enough for us. Dead. People are very pleased with me, which means I'm gonna charge them more money and pay them slightly more to offset it. But it's not good. The trade has kind of dried up and yeah, it's not looking very hot. Let's see. Need these people to actually get something going for them. Single market. Theater. School. Library. Theater. God, we already have a god. Once construction of the temple is finished, Shumi should stabilize. Yeah, I mean, I expect that once we stop importing marble, it's gonna get better. I already don't do it as much though. So it should be good. It's gonna take time. Also, this is infuriating. It's because one of our markets just doesn't really work. And not just well, it just doesn't work. So I'll remove this and put down another one. Hopefully that will solve it. There you go. At least we've got food now. How's this looking? We need a bathhouse and a reservoir. Start giving them water. I think having one prefect here is kind of ambitious. I should do 2 because otherwise people could totally cause explosions. We don't want that. Should give us the labor we need. Come on. They moved in. Last house here. Large pond. Legionary statue. Beetle reported. What? What beetle you speak of? This. How many people are in this? 26, yes. After years. 9,128 people in the city. Our population can achieve 100 prosperity. We've got enough culture. Peace will be lasting to get achieved unless we suffer from, well, waiting forever until people move in. Over 7,000 population music triggered just in time for me to start zooming through the game. Hopefully we get enough laborers to keep this place going, which I might start 66ing some of the monument construction. This is almost done. There you go, activate it. Nuke this shit from orbit. Suffer not the monument builders to live. Yes. That is it. It's this. So I removed in my all encompassing wisdom, I removed the only prefect from this. What was this? Timber yard. Okay, fine. I'm gonna try and solve it. It's okay. Now we wait. Too ambitious. A beetle is a bug. Is a non-functional market a bug? I know beetle is a bug, but non-functioning market is not a bug, it's just that you are not handling it properly. It's not like this one does its job, right? You see that? This one does not. But it's because how mechanics work. It's not a bug. It's just always how this works. Because of this road, this market in this specific place sees these roads as potential destinations. Even though he does not go there because there is a roadblock, he still sees, there is a road here, and therefore one of his potential walkers sees this as a potential place, and therefore it breaks. It's not a bug, it's a feature. That's how every walker ever works. It's just hidden and you never know. But yeah, sometimes super frustrating. You just have to kind of get around it. It's not a bug. I don't think it can be fixed. In any case. Okay, we have everything, just the pot. I will not 10 spam, we'll wait. We even have 203 people. Now we have 32,000 from all the taxes from the patricians, which is nice. Okay, now the quota increases again for trade, for some reason. No, it's just not just markets, it's just how every market or every walker, every building ever works. It's not just you build it and it does its own loop and shit. No, it tries to scan like this area around it, this temple to Mars, looks at like this and sees all the potential places the walker could possibly go, even if there is no road connection to it. Like, he knows that there is this block and that there is this path, and therefore if this was a loop it could cause him to break because reasons. So they take a look, because when a walker is spawned, a building has an entry and exit point even though you don't know about it, and then the walker chooses one of the 14 possible points where he walks to in this kind of grid, roughly, and then he goes and does his little loop, setting that as his destination, and when he cannot reach it, he's just gonna walk like normally. If he can reach it, he's gonna go there, and along that way, once he reaches his destination or his limit of tiles he walked, he's gonna turn into a destination walker at that point, and he's gonna start returning to his building. And that's what's causing big loops like this one to work, is that this walker, the market lady that roams, the green one, spawns in, starts distributing, and then it goes and reaches here. But instead of doing what the rest of the walkers are doing by realizing, I need to get back to my market now, and going the rest because this is closer, It's slightly too large. If this was one tile shorter, she would just cover it. But since it's too long, slightly at the limit, she's gonna just instead turn around and do it the horrible way. Most buildings will not do that. But this is slightly too big for its own good, so some buildings might break patterns. Especially bathhouses and markets do it often. I hope that explains it. Again, people tend to ask about something and the solution and explanation to it is like obtuse as fuck. I don't even know if I described it, how it would be comprehensible. But the deal is, you don't need to know any of that. I don't know. I usually tell people very simple thing. Just make it so that it's reliable. Just shorten this and it would work. For me, I like to live dangerously, so I kind of stretch it, but it's not good for you. You are suffering penalties for pushing it to the limit. It would be safer to have one less patrician in here, and you could totally do that, and that every single thing would work without issues. But we are not about that life. Also, apart from the patricians and this, well, this is also cursed, nothing is really standardized. This one is an abomination. So is this. So I hope you're happy with that. And a line block to boot. I think I kinda got it. If not, then I'm sorry, but I can't explain it further. Hopefully people won't rise up. This would be bad. Let's lower taxes for a bit. We have enough money. And now we are an architect. Great. Okay, let's accept our promotion. Actually, yeah, it's fine. Let's accept it. I needed to make a screenshot for YouTube, but we'll do it with an autosave. Pretty chill map, xHyuukin. What happened to your sadism? No, thank you for making it. It is good. I like the rough terrain. It was not very simple with the terrain, but trade was relatively simple. What happened to me? You stopped making cruel things. Surprised Pikachu face. Shall we send you off to a raid? Steal someone else's points? Let's go. People are playing various things. None of it seems too interesting, but let's raid Miss Morgan Nightshade. Thank you for watching. See you around. Bye. Oh, there might be another stream. I need to talk to Kate. And then, War Hospital? Maybe a vote. I don't know. I would like to play the War Hospital. I don't know how well its streams do. You let me know in the Discord.